Welcome to the OEN podcast, the podcast about opinions, events, and overall nothingness. We will discuss whatever is on our minds today, and we may or may not accomplish anything with it, but hopefully it will be enjoyable. Also, there is a good chance that listener discretion is advised. So please have a listen and let us know what you think about the discussion.
Welcome to what is more or less the first episode. I'm trying a different video thing here, so just trying something out. I'll probably publish it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to see how it looks and sounds. But a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about, we'll end up talking about obstacle course racing. And figured I'd give a little background on how that started. Back in, 2012, 2013, I had a friend of mine that had been running some Spartan races, and he kept trying to talk me and another guy into going out with him. And he's like, oh, it's, 3-5 miles, running through the woods, there's obstacles, there's mud, there's all that. And I remember telling him that was the stupidest thing I ever heard. And no, I'm not interested at all. And I don't know, a couple of years went by, and I thought, I don't know, maybe get out and do something, be something different. I'd done a couple of color runs. I did a zombie run. And so Halloween night, 2014, we always do a Halloween party here. And they were all over. And at the time, my wife ran marathons. So he ran obstacle course races, she ran marathons. So they ended up later that evening getting into alcohol-infused debate, drunken argument, of what was harder, running a full marathon or running a Spartan trifecta, which the way the Spartan does their things, they have a 5K, a 10K, and a 21K. And if you do all of them in 1 year, that is a trifecta. So they were arguing which was harder. And so they decided to double dog dare each other to run with the other. And so she was going to run a Spartan trifecta with him. He would run a full marathon with her. And then they would figure out which was harder. So it came to the fact that she was going to run it with him. So the rest of us are like, we'll go ahead and do it too. We'll see what it's like. And I ended up getting injured. And so I didn't get to run with them until their second race of the year. And we went and ran, and I actually had a really good time. And so the next year I went and with the three guys in the group and a few of the wives decided to keep running. And so now I'm 134 OCRs later, I'm still running them. As for the bet, she got her trifecta, and at about mile 14 in the full, he conceded and said she win, that the full marathon is much harder. He did finish his marathon, but he has never wanted to run another one. And to be honest with you, she did the trifecta and said it was like a half marathon with a playground in the middle, so she wasn't overly impressed. So that first race that we did was a very muddy one in Union Point, Georgia in October of 2015. And so this is what we all looked like at the start of the race. And then a very muddy 8 miles later, we ended up just like this. So it was a muddy time. It was a good time, but it actually started a new passion for me. So that's really all I'm going to talk about today. I just wanted to do a quick little thing about OCR. The main reason because the next one I'm going to talk about is what I just went through over the weekend. And but I want to see how this recording turns out. If it turns out okay, then I'll go ahead and I'll make another one. And talking about the weekend. So just to give a little foreshadowing, I just did 2 more races this past weekend, but one of them actually included my 81-year-old dad. So hopefully I'll have some good pictures and things with that. And with that, we will talk at you in the next one.
Thank you for listening to the OEN podcast. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. If you have any discussion ideas, feel free to drop us a line. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Spotify at OEN Podcast. Have a great day, and we'll talk at you in the next one.